Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So in this series of videos I will be going over the best programming books, and in part 1 of the series I will be going over the best programming books I have found when it came to learning new programming languages. Specifically, I will be going over the best book for C++, C, C Sharp, Python and JavaScript. So I have posted a link to all of these books in the description below, and you can also find timestamps for the respective programming language. So starting from C++. This is one of the best books for C++ that I have found by Bjarne Stroustrup, who is actually the creator of C++. This is an introduction to programming for people who have never programmed before, but it will also be useful for people who have programmed a bit and want to improve their style and technique. This book starts from the basics, covers object types and variables, computation, error handling, amongst others. It then goes on to technicalities such as functions, scopes, header files, etc. Part 2 covers I/O streams, how to customize these, graphics classes, graphing functions, and data. It also covers graphical user interfaces. Part 3 is about data and algorithms, which covers, amongst other things, vectors and arrays, algorithms and maps, containers and iterators, while part 4 covers numerics, text manipulations, and embedded system programming. This is an excellent book which focuses on fundamental concepts and techniques. I really highly recommend this. So next, moving on to C. So just a bit of a background. C was the first programming language that I had learned ever. So this book is aimed for complete beginners by K.N. King, one of the best I have found. It starts off slowly, covering material thoroughly, and I really appreciated this kind of approach since it was my first programming language. So, amongst other things, part 1 covers basic features of C, such as formatted input-output, expressions, loops, arrays, etc. Part 2 covers advanced functions like pointers and arrays, strings, the preprocessor, low-level programming, amongst other things. And part C covers the standard C library, which includes error handling, international features, library support, and input-output. So this is an excellent book, highly recommended for beginners. Next, moving on to C Sharp. Now, with C Sharp, I already had some fundamental knowledge of other programming languages like C and C++. But not only did I simply want to learn C Sharp, but also I wanted to learn about the .NET framework. So, this book covers both. Highly rated, highly reviewed on many different platforms. So it covers many different aspects of the C Sharp language. Just to give you a bit of an overview, it first starts off by introducing the C Sharp platform. Part 1 then covers the C Sharp core programming techniques. Part 3 covers object-oriented programming. Part 4 covers advanced programming, and Part 5 covers .NET assemblies. This book also goes on to cover ASP.NET, which is not listed here, and many other topics. A link to this book can be found below. Next, Python. So there are so many different books to choose from when it comes to Python that it can be a bit confusing at first. This is the best book I found for Python, coming from another language. Even though it is aimed specifically for beginners, I found this also useful for myself. So, part 1 covers the basics, such as if statements, dictionaries, lists, functions, classes, and so on. And a different approach to this book. Part 2 covers projects, where one will be designing different types of projects, such as data visualization and web applications, and also an alien invasion game. These all use specific libraries and powerful libraries, which are very useful, especially in the field of machine learning, such as Matplotlib and NumPy, for example. This is highly recommended. Last but not least, JavaScript. So when it came to JavaScript, I already had some fundamental knowledge regarding about C and C++ and other languages, but I still had no idea how to program in JavaScript. So I needed something for beginners, and I could not have stumbled upon a better book than this by John Duckett. Extremely grateful to him. He adopts a very visual approach, which makes it easier to learn, showing you how to make web pages more interactive and interfaces more intuitive. It starts off by introducing basic programming concepts in JavaScript and jQuery, such as functions, methods, objects, decisions and loops, etc. Part 2 covers the document object model. Part 3 covers APIs, error handling and debugging and content panels, and Part 4 covers filtering, searching, and sorting. I highly recommend that you guys check this book out. If not buy it, but it's extremely an awesome book for learning JavaScript. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what your best books are below. I hope you find this information useful, and see you